I'm back again and I'm gonna be talking about stimulus check for international students. Lately I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook, on social media, and general questions about whether international students are supposed to be receiving stimulus check or not. And there have been a lot of questions related to those who also received stimulus check. A lot of my friends did, and they weren't sure if they were allowed to keep it, spend it, or they would have to return it to IRS. So I've gathered some information from Sprintax as well as IRS about stimulus check for non-resident tax purpose candidates. So hope you enjoy this video, and I hope it will be useful, and I'll try to make it as understandable as I could. Bear in mind that I am not tax specialist. This is the information that is on the websites of IRS, Sprintax, and TurboTax, and all of the tax related websites. So I would highly suggest you to do your own research as well and talk to a tax attorney if you are in the same situation, and maybe if you are an international student and concerned about the stimulus check. Alright, so to start off, I want to talk about who's eligible for the stimulus check. And for stimulus check on IRS website, it said that you are eligible if you are US citizen, US permanent resident, or qualifying resident alien. So that's us. You want to make sure if you are qualified resident alien. Now, Sprintax posted an article on April 17th, just a couple of days ago, on non-resident aliens. So non-resident aliens are us, and we want to identify if we are the qualified resident aliens for stimulus check for CARES Act. Now, basically they explained about who's eligible and what do we mean by qualifying eligible residents. So on my previous video, I explained the difference between resident for tax purposes and non-resident for tax purposes. It's completely different than our immigration status, but we're talking about the non-resident and resident category within only for tax purposes. Now, for that, in order to identify if you are resident for tax purposes or non-resident for tax purposes, your first step that you have to do is pass the substantial presence test. So substantial presence test is free on Sprintax, and you just have to fill in some questions, and then they'll identify if you are resident or non-resident for tax purposes. Now, so it said if after taking that test, which is substantial presence test, if they say that you are non-resident alien, then you are not eligible. So if you've received stimulus check in error, and it's obviously because maybe you have filed the wrong form for the previous tax years. So if you just found out after taking the test, the presence test, then IRS suggested us to contact IRS and follow the directions that IRS have laid out in their website, and I will include a link, and that they basically explain how you can return your CARES Act payment that they have given you. And if you feel if you received it in error, that you are, and you know the fact that you are ineligible to receive it, then please contact IRS and read about the steps that are involved in the return, and return the payment immediately, and make an amend for your previous tax filing, and then complete your 1040X with the help of Sprintax. If you have never done it before, Sprintax is the simplest help that is out there, which I believe. So basically this video is to give out information. A lot of my friends, a lot of people out there, I saw a lot of posts on social medias because a lot of F1 students who posted saying, hey, I got my stimulus check, please, if you haven't received it, check if you're eligible, or just request for it. And apparently a lot of students are receiving their checks in their mail or in their account immediately after that. So I wouldn't recommend you to do it. I would actually suggest you to go ahead and take that test first to see if you are eligible candidate or not, because you need to find out exactly if you are resident for tax purpose. And if you are, then of course you're eligible. I really do hope all of you are out there safe and healthy. It is a vulnerable time for everyone. Everyone is taking the precautions of staying healthy and it is difficult, but also we don't want to receive federal funds and benefits that we're not supposed to receive. It is going to come back to us, as in the future it may even affect on our immigration or maybe our visa applications, anything that we may do to have our life build up on. So you don't want to get the money that you shouldn't, and really take the substantial presence test in Sprintax and find out if you are eligible or not. And I hope this video was useful, and if you do like it and if you feel it is understandable and maybe useful for your friends, please share, like and subscribe. I will be putting out a lot more videos about international students. I'm trying to post them as much as I can, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.